Alright, nice little calm, soothing intro to this. And let's see, he's got a Donphan, I've got a lead as Elf. Actually, I've got a really sick team. It's kind of broken. But I decided to go right for a Grass Knot. I didn't think it would kill, so that was really awesome. But I wanted to get something out there, and then I could easily just have it finish itself off later being super, super weak. So that was definitely cool. I did not expect that at all. So in comes a Ninjask, and since I wasn't expecting it to kill, I thought maybe he would think it was Specs or something like that. So I predicted that he would sub up, and I didn't want to switch, giving him a free sub. So I stayed in, even though it wasn't a good option, and went for a hit just in case. The Elf didn't die yet, but it's definitely not got a whole lot left. Regardless, it took out a Donphan, so that's kind of nice. And I go over to this guy, setting up my own rock. So now Ninjask is going to be dead when he comes back in. I guess we could have spinners, but in Roulette, spinners are pretty rare to get. So anyway, he's obviously going to Baton Pass now since I'm ready to hit something. So I think I go with Hammer Arm, as he is a Curse Registeel, so he's got Hammer Arm and Shadow Claw, and he really, really sucks. I do not recommend that whatsoever. Obviously, I thought about Curse, but I didn't know if he'd go to a special wall or a special wall. Really, he would do that? A special tank? Really? Special tank? So in comes Raichu, and I'm like, well, it's probably got, I'm guessing it's going to have like Earthquake on it, you know, along with like T-Bolts and whatever else they pack. That's just my assumption right now. So otherwise, he wouldn't bring it in with a Baton Pass plus speed if it didn't have some sort of advantage. So, of course, I miss Hammer Arm though, so that was irrelevant. I switched out to Snorlax because I figured it's going to be special with Earthquake as a kind of a mix. But unfortunately for me, he goes straight for a Sub Punch, which, ouch, that hurts. That sucks. I was hoping it was, something less threatening, but whatever. So Body Slam breaks that. At least now he can't Focus Punch me. So I'm hoping that I can survive a T-Bolt or whatever else he wants to do, or Volt Tackle. I probably can't survive that, actually, so that's kind of a dumb thing to even think of. But I pretty much just stayed in because I didn't want him to do something else. So I keep going for Body Slams, and unfortunately I don't get Parahacks there, but that's fine. No big deal. I scare away the Raichu, which is important for right now. So I forget exactly what... Oh, yeah, I must have predicted like either a sub or some sort of... I didn't expect the leadoff type SR Empoleon right there. I guess because it came in the middle of the game, despite the fact that it's Roulette. I was expecting a hit, so I rested up with Chesto and then wanted to Curse because I, after seeing Stealth Rock, realized it's not going to be hurting me too badly. So, however, I do not see Roar on these things very often at all. I'm used to more attacks. So I went for a second Curse instead of a Thunder Punch, which that Snorlax does have, and kind of stinks. So he got blown away and wasted my curses there, and Empoleon's still hanging out strong. So Stealth Rock is up, so now his Elf is dead. If I had expected the Stealth Rock, I would have put his Elf in on that turn, but that was... Oh well, I wasn't doing the right moves there, but no big deal. So, because I've still got a ton of really powerful guys, so I'm not too worried. So this guy's in here for now. He's just going to Hammer Arm away, I guess. I mean, there's nothing really else he can do. He's the one who got brought out. And I don't really want to be switching while he has Roar so that he can just, keep shuffling me. I'm not really into that, especially since his Elf, and I think I have a Moltres. Yeah, I think I've got a Moltres. I've got 3 Scarfers on this team, which is ridiculous. But so I don't want to be shuffled around when he's got SR up. So I was just staying in Hammer Arming. And on this move, oh yeah, obviously, I was afraid of Howl at that point. as I personally thought the Azelf coming in on a predicted Flare Blitz was a pretty obvious move, as it would give me a free switch. And then despite the fact that I just thought of that concept for him, I didn't think of it for me. So in comes a Jask, and I'm trying to U-turn out. I'm like, well, that sucks. I don't get to U-turn anywhere. So, oh well, no big deal. I'm still going to have to U-turn out against whatever the hell comes in now anyway. But he at least gets to choose what poke it is, takes the U-turn, and then obviously I can't bring Flygon in to kill, this guy, which would be great because it's freaking electric, but I don't get to beat it up. So, anyway, hi kitty, you come to annoy me? So I think I go, let's see, where do I go? I either go to Lax or Registeel, I think. Honestly, I really don't remember, but I definitely thought about it for some time. I don't go to Moltres, that's obvious. Yeah, I go right to Lax. He's up near full, and he's not going to Focus Punch me, so I figured, oh, a crit! I wondered why I took so much damage from that T-Bolt. I didn't see it the first time. Wow, well that sucked. I did not see that he got a crit the first time. I wasn't paying attention. I never pay attention when I play. It's kind of a bad habit. But I'm definitely just going to body slam here and attempt to finish that thing off. SR is going to kill it when it comes back in anyway, so I'm not too worried about him bringing in Empoleon to take the body slam. That's not really a factor in my thought process, because regardless, that thing's got to stay in or it's dead. So he switches to Grass Knot. I'm not quite sure why. I guess he figured that Snorlax is really fat, but Stab T-Bolt is obviously at extremely high base power itself. So I don't know. I guess Grass Knot's probably more than 142 on Snorlax, but I don't know. Whatever. I figured T-Bolt, especially because I saw how much it did the first time, but I didn't realize that was a crit either. So Snorlax pretty much just stays in for fodder, knowing what he's got left with Empoleon, obviously this guy, and I do have Scarf Flygon hanging out. So Snorlax really was just there to take up a turn, no big deal, bring this guy in for a couple Earthquakes, and I unfortunately didn't even know he had this thing. I miscounted. I thought Raichu was still alive at like 1 hit point or something in my mind during thought process. So definitely not a very polished game. So I'm lucky I got sick guys that I got, but I didn't realize this thing was coming in. So it's still not really that big of a deal. I'll go to Ape, even if it wants to. Who knows? I thought maybe it would Ice Punch, maybe it would Toxic. It ended up Milk Drinking, but no big deal. I'll just close combat the thing in the face. So it's not going to hang in there too long. Because of the defense drop, he's going to bring in Arcanine, and I don't really want to take an E-Speed with the defense drop on there. So I think I switch right back out to Registeel, I believe, if he's even still alive. You guys are probably lolling at me right about now. But, excuse me. God, why do I always have like a frog in my throat when I'm narrating these days, it seems? So, turns out I was right. He's not dead. No big deal. No mistakes. Hopefully that Flare Blitz, the recoil will be enough to finish me off, and finish him off. If not, I hopefully will still be alive. He's got a crap ton of defense, and I'll just finish it off with a Hammer Arm. But instead, he wants to drag it out, play slow, and play stall, and Morning Sun up. So I'm expecting him to Morning Sun again, since I'm going for hits, so that way I can get 1 curse up, and then maybe deal some damage with 1 curse on a Flare Blitz. But granted, I'll take less and he'll recoil less, but the recoil proportion to damage isn't really that good, of course. So anyway, I get 1 curse up, and obviously Flare Blitz hits, and it does just about half. If I knew it would have done that, I would have cursed up a second time, but I didn't know it wouldn't have been a 2-hit KO with another curse. So kind of nice, but no big deal. So I get hold on. God, I can't even think straight. I have no idea what's going on. I do get a crit, which is hilarious because he just burned me, and I was like, wow, that's hacks. Now I'm going to do less damage. Oh, wait, crit, JK. So I'm going to go for a Shadow Claw here, just trying to get another crit chance as Burn's going to kill me. I guess mentally I already checked out because I knew that as soon as I saw what his last thing was, which I didn't even really know at the time, Scarf Flygon just takes them all out with Earthquake. So I kind of mentally checked out. Sorry about that one, guys. You definitely deserve better. But no big deal. There's going to be more, as this will advance me to the second round. So pretty cool. I definitely got a cruel mix. I got 3 Choicers. I got a sick lead Sash Azelf. It's like, wow, that's fair. You know. And then a couple of cursing walls, so that's pretty solid. I'm never going to complain about something like that. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and peace.